Hey everyone, welcome back to Entrepreneurial Tools, Tips, and Tricks. Today I want to talk about duplicates in your CRM, in any of your systems, and how to get rid of them, how to avoid them, and why they're an issue. So all of the info today I'll be working with is going to be fake info, as you can see on my tags on the right. But all of these emails are fake, phones are fake, names are fake, profile pictures are fake. So don't go and try to contact these leads. You're just going to come up to a dead end anyways. So let's get into why duplicates may be an issue for you in your system. If you have duplicates, you're going to run into issues like sending multiple emails to a certain email. You're going to run into issues where your data is off and not producing the right numbers. You're going to run into issues where you don't have certain information because it's on one profile and you have a duplicate that it does exist at. So there's all kinds of things that you will run into when you have duplicates in your system, and you want to get rid of them. You want to make sure that you have all the info in one place for each individual. So Zoho CRM has a few different tools for you to do this. The tools are going to be find and merge. We're going to have a deduplicate process, and then we're going to have a do not allow duplicate values selection so that they won't even be created in the first place. So you can do this for all of your records for every single module in the Zoho CRM. I'm going to be working in leads today and show you how to set these up, and let's get into it. So as you can see on this list, I have a few duplicates. It may not be as straightforward for you to do this. Right, I have Carla Martin and Carla Martin right above each other, so that's really easy for me to know that we want to get rid of these duplicates. Sometimes the info may be spread apart. We've got Lewis Johnston and Lewis J, which are duplicates that we want to get rid of. And so there's a few ways that you can find these. You can search by filter, right? If you wanted to search by the email and delete one of them. But the tools that I'm going to show you today are going to allow you to make sure you capture all the data, bring it into one record, and have all of the info that you have for both records. And then again, to avoid having duplicates in the first place. So the first one I want to show you is with Carla Martin. And I want to show you how, actually, let's do Lewis J, since it's a little different. So for Lewis Johnston, we're going to do the find and merge process first. So we're going to go to his profile, and I know that Lewis Johnston has info that I am not seeing on this profile. So I'm going to go ahead up to this 3 dots. We'll select find and merge duplicates, and we're going to put in our search criteria. So this one pulled up exactly what we needed. We have Lewis Johnston and Lewis J, and it's using any of the criteria above. If you need to get more specific, if you have a deeper lead list than mine, this is going to get very complicated. Maybe you have multiple Lewises, and this is going to fill a complete list of it. You may have last name that starts with J, and that could bring a full list. But if you want to get more specific, excuse my dog's in the background, we are going to match all criteria and look for something specific. So I usually like to make everything none but the one that I'm searching for. So if I was searching by email, I would search, same thing, it's going to pull up these 2 matching records. So depending on the situation, you may have to use the match all criteria option to really nail down who you're looking for. So let's get into what we do after we find our matching records. We'll select our 2 records, click next, and here we go. So right now we've got our 2 records. We've got Lewis J and Lewis Johnston. Right off the bat, we're going to want to select which record is going to be our mastered record. So I'm going to say, let's select all on the first one. Maybe this one I have emails already connected to. I have calls already connected to. I want to make sure that info gets collected. But I want to select things like Johnston. I want to have his name. I want to have the make sure that the industry is over here on record 1. And you'll be able to choose between the 2 or even 3 records sometimes to merge it all into this one master record. So that's all I needed to do to merge these. Everything else looks the same, so it's not giving me the option to select one or the other. So we will go ahead and merge these 2, basically saying it's all going to be done and this merge cannot be undone. But I understand. Let's merge now. And there we go. So we've got both records under one. We've got Lewis Johnston. We've got our industry. Where's that industry at? There we go. And that's pretty much it. So quick and easy. All of the info is then captured into the one record and we can move on with our business. So let's go into next our deduplicate process. So our deduplicate process is going to do 2 things. It's going to say if the info matches up completely, let's merge it automatically. Otherwise, it's going to give you the option to resolve conflicts. So I'm going to actually do one thing. I'm going to create one more clone so that I can have a conflict to show you guys. And I'm going to say that this phone is different. I'm just going to change some things up so that it gives us a conflict to resolve. And same thing, it's going to just give you the 2 options. Choose which one you want to merge. So we've got Deborah Reed twice. Or we should. Did I edit this one? Sorry, let me check. Okay, clone. Okay, so we can't see it in this list. I know why, because it's in junk leads, and I'm just trying to show you guys all of my fake info accounts. So let's go ahead, and from this list, we're going to be able to deduplicate our leads. You can do this in any of your modules. So we'll just go ahead and deduplicate. We are going to select the field that we want to identify. So we can either do email, we could do phone, mobile, company. You can do a maximum of 3, so it can search for all of those, right? So we'll do company. All right. So it's going to auto merge those if all the values are the same. If not, it's going to ask us to resolve those conflicts. So I should have one that is the same and one that has a conflict. Cool. So they found a few. Let's go and see resolve now. And it's going to give us this report of the duplicates. So it didn't automatically do it for Carla, but let's check. So we can say Carla's, okay, same thing. It's going to show us the duplicates in our system and why they're different. And it'll show you all the selections, right? So I've got Martin Designs on this record. I don't have anything on here. You can make it blank if you want to. I don't know why you would. We have 2 different numbers here. So I would maybe want to save this number and use it somewhere else, just in case that is a number that they use. But for now, we're just going to use this number and her website, make sure it carries over, and then we'll be good to go. So we'll merge this. I understand, merge now. Let's do our Deborah Reed example I just created. Same thing. She's got 2 different numbers. So I'm going to select the right one. It's going to all go into the master record. It's going to be junk lead, lost lead, whatever the case is for your business process scenario. Understand, merge now. And there we go. So we just merged in those duplicates that I had, six duplicates within a matter of minutes, right? It may take longer if you have a full built-out system with a lot of duplicates. Maybe you have 2 or 3 or 4 duplicates that you need to merge. So take your time, do it right, and make sure that you don't miss any info when you're merging those duplicates. All right, so those are the 2 ways to find and get rid of duplicates. Now I want to show you how to avoid these duplicates in the future. So you can't create duplicates if it has the same email, the same piece of information, or it's going to use that info to find and update the current record that has that info in place. So let me show you how to do that. So we're going to go into our setup, and we're going to go into our customization, modules and fields. We're going to select our module that we're going to be working with, which is leads, select our layout, and then we're in our fields properties. So we're going to be doing it off of 2 fields today. So I'm going to be using email. So there's an option that says do not allow duplicate values, and it's going to say that that email is unique. Same thing for phone. We're going to make that one unique. And there we go. So now if someone tries to plug in a lead with that same info, it's not going to work. It's not going to allow you to do that. So let's work with Deborah Reed and try to create a lead with that info. Deborah test. Put in the email, try to save, and it's going to tell us that these values are not allowed. And we can actually go see the lead if we need to. So then if we're in our process of adding to it, we can go in and complete our information. There's going to be one extra step that I want to show you to help not allow duplicates. So sometimes if we merge a lead, if we convert a lead to a contact, then we're going to want to make sure that no leads are created if the contact already exists. So I'm going to go ahead and convert Deborah. So that she's a contact now. And then we have one more setting we're going to need to change. So let's go into our contacts module and make sure that first off, that field is unique. So we do have email, but we don't have phone. So I'm going to just change this to make that a unique field as well. And then we'll go back into our leads module. And there's going to be an option for us that says do not allow for converted leads. So we'll change this preference. We'll just select check duplicates on converted leads also. I'm going to do the same for email. Okay, so we're good there. And then if we tried to create another Deborah, although she's a contact now, it's not going to allow us to create that. So we'll try to do another Deborah test. Right. It's going to say those values are not allowed because it already exists. We'll try to view the lead. And this is actually going to show you that the lead doesn't exist, but it converted to a contact so that you can go to that page. And there we go. So there you have it. You have your 2 ways to find and merge those duplicates, and now a way to avoid those from happening. When you get into integrations, there is going to be a way for you to now use these 2 fields and say, if this phone already exists, add this info to this record. So that's where these duplicate values really come in handy after you find and merge them, so that you can make sure that you're bringing in info for records that already exist in your system. And that's pretty much it. There's some other ways in other CRMs different from Zoho CRM. But if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much for watching. Stay groovy, my friends. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.